Bobby with Feynlab. Welcome to Dallas Paint Correction.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
Yeah, what's up?
I just got to ask,
What do you want to ask me?
where you been?
It's a good question.
You have followers, you have people on your Facebook page, all asking you to come back and make videos.
I was set to say no. I was done with YouTube, and I'm going to blame you. And
I'll take it.
we'll get to that in a minute.
I'll take it.
But for the last, I had to look before we made this video. Actually, I looked last week and I said, when was the last time I made a YouTube video?
It's been a while.
4 years. October of 2022 was the last time I made a video. And you brought something up to me a few months ago, and I started to think about it. So again, I'm going to blame you for getting me back on YouTube, but we're going to get to that in a minute. What I've been doing for the last 7 years, I created a ceramic coating brand. I also have a YouTube channel. And to be honest with you, I was extremely uncomfortable trying to sell my coatings on YouTube. And I want to make this very clear. I'm extremely proud of the coatings I have. I'm extremely proud of the performance. But there was one thing that always made me very, very uncomfortable, to be honest with you, Bobby. I'm not a salesman. I don't like getting on YouTube. I don't like trying to get people to buy my product. It's just not me. Actually, to be honest with you, it makes my skin crawl. But I had this coating business and I had to do something. What I ended up doing for the last 7 years, and I've made a couple of videos on YouTube about some of my stuff, but again, it never really felt right to me. But I had this business and I had to find a way to be able to sell coatings. What's the point of having a coating business if you're not going to sell this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So the last 4 or 5 years, I've been traveling around the country pretty heavy. What I ended up doing was dealing directly. I wanted to find guys that were coating 30 to 50 cars a month. And I said to myself, if I could find 10 of these guys and get them to become loyal to my brand and buy my stuff, I'm going to be okay. I'm going in the right direction. And I don't need to be on YouTube trying to promote myself and sell my products. Again, for me, it was just uncomfortable. It's not who I am. So I've been doing that for the last 4 or 5 years. And it's developed into something else. Not only was I traveling all over the country showing people my coatings, I was demoing it. I was finding guys that were coating 30 to 50 cars a month. And I thought, hey, if I find 10 of these guys, that's great. Well, 10 turned into 20, 20 turned into 40. And before I knew it, I was sitting on something really powerful. One of the things I ended up doing, a lot of these guys were coming to me going, Scott, do you offer private label opportunities? And I wasn't really sure what to say to this. I had chemists that I was working for or working with on my own line. And I went back to them. I said, do you think you can help me where I can sell coatings to my clients, help them build brands? They said, absolutely. We can do that for you. So I started not only having DPC detailing my coating brand on a website and selling them, I was also selling them direct to very large detailers. The other thing too is I've got a Facebook group that's got a little bit over 10,000 people in it. People in my Facebook group, I want to say something. I love them to pieces. They're very loyal to me. And they buy my stuff. And I'm extremely grateful. So I've got DPC detailing, a website. I've got Facebook where people are buying my coatings. I'm traveling all over the country and selling my coatings direct to some really big detailers, big detailing shops. And I've been doing that for a while. And I got to the point where my business is okay. It's secure. I've got tons of clientele. And then you came in and said, you know what? I'm going to open up Pandora's box here a little bit. There's another reason why you're here. DPC and Feynlab are collaborating on something.
Yep.
We're not going to talk
excited about it.
We're excited about it. We're not going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it in the next couple of videos. We got lots of videos coming. But we collaborated on something, and it was only a matter of time for you and I to meet, because I want people to know about you. What do you do for Feynlab?
So I'm the strategic partnership manager at Feynlab.
Okay.
So I deal with all of our larger accounts.
Sure.
Any private labels, anything like that. It's going to be a larger, more extensive, you need more direct one-on-one.
Right. This is how we bumped into each other.
100%.
Yes. Yeah. And so how long have you been working for Feynlab?
About 4 years now.
4 years. And you don't just work in the United States. Feynlab has got a pretty big hold all over the world.
Correct. My job takes me all around the world. I was just in Dubai. I was just in Poland.
Right.
I'm going to Germany and Japan.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
it's a awesome job. I'm super excited to have it. Like I still don't understand how I got here, but
Wow. That's awesome. I love it. We're going to hear more about your story. There's a lot more to it. But that's really what I've been doing for the last, I started DPC detailing in the ceramic coatings I'm selling now about 7 years ago. And again, I was just uncomfortable with YouTube and I was okay with walking away from it completely. I was selling my coatings. I was dealing direct with my clients. I was selling stuff on Facebook. There's also something else that happened to me about a year and a half ago, and this is kind of fun. I ended up finding somebody, I ended up crossing paths with a chemical engineer with Dow Chemicals. He helped me learn how to blend water-based products. So I started making some SiO2 sprays, some tire dressings, and this was kind of a unique little extra way of making some more revenue. I had guys that I was helping build brands where they were buying coatings from me, and then I was making simple toppers for them and stuff like that, ceramic sprays. I don't have the ability to make ceramic coatings like Feynlab. I don't have that type of ability, but I can,
there's only a few in the whole country that have the ability to actually make those
yeah,
as they are.
yeah,
And since you left making videos,
yes.
you've gotten to meet a lot of those
I have.
guys.
And the two of us know there's not a lot of guys that can build this stuff from the ground up.
Yeah,
There's a lot of blending houses,
tons.
and those blending houses have to go to some of these guys we know directly
Correct.
to be able to get resins, certain type of resins to make the formula complete.
100%.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that. We're going to get into a lot of that stuff. But I felt this video was really important because, let's be honest, I haven't been on YouTube in over 4 years, or
Long
almost
time.
4 years. So I wanted to break the ice and go, look, this is what I've been doing. Back in the day when I was on YouTube, I absolutely loved it. Before I had a product line, to be honest with you, people would call me Super Clean Man. They'd call me Citral 266. I loved just being able to share my passion.
Yeah.
And I really loved that my channel was all about that in the beginning. I had no idea where my life was going to take me when it came to my own product line, then getting into private labeling, helping other people make products, and also being able to blend some water-based stuff. My life has completely changed. It's been totally game changer for me.
So you've learned a lot more about the industry as a whole
Yes.
since you left making videos.
Maybe too much.
And I know for myself,
Sure.
you impacted my business on how we did things by Super Clean and stuff like that. I own my own shop.
Right.
And we brought Super Clean in and
Right.
we're using it for years.
Right.
And woolite on stained
Fabrics and leather and stuff. Yeah.
things like that. It
Yeah.
was game changers. And
Yeah.
and now you look at the YouTube and Instagram and there's all these influencers on there, all trying to push these different products.
Sure.
And so where do you feel like you land in that?
Well, it's a great question because I'll tell you something. I didn't necessarily want to be what you're seeing on YouTube right now, and I don't want to be controversial. I'm not here to step on anybody's toes at all. I'm extremely proud of the guys that are on YouTube that have been on it for a while. Now they have a product brand. They have a right to be proud of what they've created for themselves. They have a right to make money for them, their families. They can sell whatever products they want. I actually look at them and go, I wish I could do that. I was never comfortable showing a coating, even a spray or a towel that I may have been behind on YouTube. It just was never me. It was uncomfortable. I talked to my family about it. My family thought I was nuts. They're like, Scott, you're proud of your business. How are you going to sell you this stuff? I went another route. I pounded the pavement. I flew all over the country for the last 4 or 5 years and met some amazing people and built some really strong connections. And that's how you and I crossed paths, because it was only a matter of time that we would.
Yeah.
In this industry, we're kind of working with some of the same people. And again, I want to thank you. I think I've said this to you before. I was willing to walk away from YouTube altogether. I'm happy with where my business is at. I've got a 16-year-old daughter that's getting ready. She's only got a year or two left of school. She's going to go to college. My business is doing well. I was extremely happy with where my life was at.
Yeah, you told me on the phone, we were talking. I was in Dubai and we're chatting late at night.
Yeah.
And you said, I don't know if I even want to continue any of it. Right. I might just stop it all.
Right.
And, I messaged you the next day. It was like, hey,
let's do something.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
Or let's bring that fire back.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it because there's a lot of things, and there's a reason. Obviously, there's Feynlab stuff here. There's Feynlab. You're standing here representing Feynlab. There is a collaboration between DPC and Feynlab,
Yep.
and that's coming soon. And we'll talk about that in the next couple of videos. But there's a lot of stuff on this little test panel here, and I've used a lot of this stuff over the years. And Feynlab has got some really, really great stuff, and we're going to go into it. And I thought it was really cool. You decided to visit me. We've got a collaboration we're almost at the finish line with. We're going to be releasing it to the public. I said, Bobby, I want to talk about Feynlab stuff. This isn't, I don't feel intimidated. I don't feel like it's a conflict of interest, even though I have my own coding company. There's plenty of room for all of us to make money.
Yeah.
But
And they're
Feynlab,
both great products.
Feynlab's got some good stuff, really, really good stuff. There's a couple of things I'm going to beat you up on that I feel could be tweaked, but 95% of Feynlab stuff, and that is very, very hard to find, that a company could hit the mark 95% of the time.
Yeah.
Would you agree in this industry?
100%.
Yeah.
And that's because we have two great chemists on staff. And
Right.
that's all they do is, work on perfecting these products, bringing new products to market. And like, that's hard to find.
And I'm super excited, and I'm glad you brought up the chemist. Feynlab really has one chief. You've got a couple of guys that are helping him, but there's like one chief mastermind chemist who can build all of these formulas from the ground up. He's not going to get help for this.
Yeah. Seworth is
What's his name?
John Seworth.
So, okay, John Seworth.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the one who originated our ceramic coating. Like
Right.
the original ceramic was
Right.
like his baby.
Okay.
Like he's formulated all these off of either that platform or like brand new formulations, but like they all
Awesome.
kind of started with that one.
Right.
And he started with graffiti.
Oh,
in Chicago.
anti-graffiti coatings. Wow.
And so like he's kind of brought that from there to he was doing some private labeling back in the day, and then
He's kind of, to be honest with you, because we both know there's very few guys that can do what John does by building this stuff from the ground up. He's making his own resins, his transfer solutions, all of that stuff. And that is incredibly unique. And I don't want to like be long-winded in this video. We're going to have an opportunity to talk to John when you and I are in Chicago at the headquarters for Feynlab.
Yep.
And we're going to pick his brain a little bit. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun for the viewers and get some information that I think is will be really, really beneficial to DIY guys, professional guys. But John with Feynlab is really, really an amazing character. And I think he deserves to be put into the limelight a little
100%.
bit. Yeah.
Like just the fact that he was able to, take what his dad taught him,
Sure.
which was like the base chemicals,
Right.
and be able to turn it into a product that is so universally,
And all of this.
all this. Like
He's not just making coatings. He's formulating the rinseless washes, the soaps. He's not going for help
The
to get
polishes,
soap.
too.
The polishes and compounds, yeah.
there's a lot of guys who like that's completely foreign to them from
Right.
a ceramic coating because the chemistry is so much different.
And I'll say this right now. I have not tried the A500 or the A1000, but the A50,
Oh, it's amazing.
look,
And-
I'm not here to blow smoke up people's backside. That's never been me on YouTube. A50 is one of the best heavy cutting compounds I have ever used. And I'm looking forward to the others.
Like in my
We'll get
shop,
into
if it doesn't work, I don't use it. Like
Right.
it doesn't matter if it's Feynlab products or not.
Right.
And like we switched completely to A50
Yeah.
and like all of our other buffers.
Right.
Like I had tons of them. Like we only have the Fine Box now.
Right.
And you're gonna get a chance to use it. I'm excited for you to use it.
Yeah, because people who've been following me on YouTube, I was never a really big Rupes fan, and I don't mean to offend anybody. So long throw polishers, I've got like a love-hate relationship with them. I'm looking forward to using this one and giving my opinion about it. And I think along the way here too is that, Feynlab has given me permission with you to use these things, even products that are not available to the buying public.
Correct.
And they're willing to let me have my opinion with you. I'm going to use these products. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons, what I think about them. Really, really excited about that. And again, Feynlab and DPC has collaborated on something that's coming a little bit soon. We're going to talk about that probably within the next 3 or 4 videos, but I want to leave it at that.
Don't give out too much yet.
We're not going to get too deep down that rabbit hole, right? I agree. But thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for
super
getting
excited.
me off
We got
the-
a lot of work ahead of us.
Right. Thanks for getting me back on YouTube. I'm looking forward to it. And I want to say to my viewers too, not only do I want to talk about Feynlab, some of my stuff probably will see me talk about it every once in a while, although it kind of makes me a little uncomfortable. There's a lot of things over the last 4 or 5 years that I use that I'm really, really excited about talking about. And it's not about ceramic coatings. There's lots of other things that, I'm excited to share, and we'll do that too.
Yeah, and we've been talking over the last few days, like products that nobody knows about.
Yes.
That like aren't even related to Feynlab.
Yes.
That are just like they're huge money makers that nobody knows about.
What's really interesting, what's really fun is I wish these people could we're sitting on the couch last night talking, and we're talking about things that people haven't even seen yet for the ceramic coating industry. There is some big stuff coming.
Oh, for sure.
And you and I got to play with it. We can't really talk about it. It's hush hush right now. But John with Feynlab is part of that innovation that's coming.
Yeah.
So that'd be exciting.
It's like a race to the finish line.
Right, right.
There's a bunch of companies out there right now trying to bring on that next best thing.
Yeah.
Like ceramic coatings are amazing.
Yes.
Making them easier, more universal for everybody to be used.
Yes.
And then also like products that are going to be like, self-healing, covering up scratches, make it so that,
maybe not even have to do paint correction before you apply them.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Like
we're laughing, but we know what's coming.
How much time have we spent behind that buffer?
Yeah.
For that to all not even be needed anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be a skill that's no longer even needed.
It's going to be amazing. And it all goes back to the original ceramic with Feynlab. Got to be one of the best 1 to 2 year coatings on the market. I don't want to go crazy talking about everything yet, but there is stuff in here that are strong hitters, strong performers. And I know your installers, your loyal followers know all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to dissecting Feynlab.
I'm excited to just explain to you like how much you can use this on.
There's off-label use for the original ceramic.
100%.
Okay.
Like the unspoken like things you can use this on.
Awesome.
Well, thanks, Scott.
Thanks for getting me off the couch and back on YouTube.
I'm glad you came back.
And we'll do it. We'll have some fun with it.
Sweet.
It's good to see you guys. As always, I love you. Talk to you soon.